I forgot I was muted. Whoops. As I was saying, hello. Hope you're all having a wonderful afternoon. We're gonna do more of the Necron story. This time, oh, peeking a little bit with the mic, hold on. Gotta make those adjustments. Okay. That should be a little bit better, I think. We'll just make adjustments as we're going along, as usual. I just didn't want it. Oh, whoa, what is that? Why did it spike like that? Maybe it's just that sensitive. I definitely need to look into getting a different microphone because this one's been kind of frustrating to work with. It works fine. It's just like having to adjust the knobs has like been the most annoying part about it. Also, this probably needs tightening. Okay. So then, I'm not going to use my healing Nightblade build this time. Instead, I'm gonna use a different DPS build, more specifically for the Infinite Archive, which I just tried out yesterday. I'm like, oh man, I gotta definitely stream some of this on the stream and whatnot. Okay. So this is more of a build for like tackling that kind of content. What is going on with this sensitivity? Hold on. That should be better? Better? Or worse? Should be better. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think that should do it. As for where we left off in the story, we're basically investigating certain areas in the Telvanni Peninsula. Hermaeus Mora, the Daedric Prince of Fate and Knowledge, has asked us to help him with something that is going to not only be a threat to Apocrypha, his domain, but also Nirn itself. And what we uncover so far, and let me try to remember, is that 3 of the Daedric Princes, shoot, I forgot some of the names. I know it's the Dream one, it's the...
Come, Proxy. Fate dictates that I join you at this location.
It wasn't Nocturne. It was the Plague one. Periite. Yeah, Periite. And there's a secret third one. We don't know who exactly, but apparently it's a Daedra that's kind of like working on its own, which is not normal.
The threads of fate draw both of us to this place, Proxy. Telrendis, once the home of a powerful Telvanni magister named Meln the Mouthless, but now abandoned. From what I could ascertain, no one knows what happened to the wizard of this tower.
Is that why we are here, to find out what happened?
That has yet to be determined. One of the strands of fate revealed to me converges at this location. More than that, Hermaeus Mora expects us to learn for ourselves. Of the 3 sites, this one requires that I be on hand to assist you.
Forgive this one, but why is this place more important than the other 2 sites?
I never said it was more important. Just that fate requires both of us here. More than that, we shall need to determine. I do sense a lingering presence, a connection to Apocrypha. Help me investigate this place and Hermaeus Mora will reward you.
Khajiit will help you investigate Telrendis. Where do we start?
I wish to survey the tower and its grounds. The threads of fate hang over this place like cobwebs of possibility and consequence. Let us explore the center of the compound and see where those threads take us.
What can you tell Arroyo about the Telvanni?
The Telvanni are one of the great Dunmer houses. They focus on magic and the arcane arts, and they consider power, ruthlessness, and ambition to be paramount. We must be careful in our dealings with them, for they are nothing if not dangerous.
You mentioned a name, Meln the Mouthless.
Yes, but I could not learn much. Just that he owns this tower, but has not been seen in some time. The place is considered abandoned. He was a Telvanni Magister, the highest rank in the house, second only to the Archmagister.
What does it mean that he was mouthless?
Telvanni Masters and Magisters avoid undue socializing, fearing threats from all directions. So they appoint agents to represent them. Mouths. Meln eschewed the practice, hence they called him Mouthless. I expect his tower to be a fortress.
Alright, so just secluded wizard. Secluded mushroom wizard.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Alright. And we'll have to set it to here. There we go.
Let fate renew your vigor, Proxy.
Alright. So yeah, this is this was a build I found online that I'm taking some personal touches to it. Like obviously I'm not running best in slot and whatnot. I don't normally like doing stuff like that.
Master Shell ready. The tower's defenses continue to oppose us.
Meln was thorough, I'll give him that. Any word from the tower?
No progress yet. I'll keep you informed.
See that you do, Captain. You there, come forward. You aren't with the Dusksabers.
A Telvanni Master. Speak with her, Proxy.
As I was saying, this is a build I found online. I took some, you know, specific liberties of like what I wanted to add on to it, and of course the gear is going to be different. Skills not so much, but this was a recommended build for tackling the stuff like the Infinite Archive or Maelstrom Arena, solo stuff basically. Shalreni. Wait a minute. That name is familiar. When we were investigating one of the other areas with Screw.
I expected to have Telrendis all to myself today, and you're certainly not one of Captain Zenphas's vampire mercenaries. So, who are you, and why have you come to this tower?
I'm very suspicious of you, lady. This one is Arroyo. We heard the place was abandoned.
Abandoned, yes, but not without its defenses. Telrendis is a dangerous place, Fla. I advise you not to interfere with the Dusksabers, and it seems Meln the Mouthless left Telrendis well protected, as my mercenaries can testify.
Meln the Mouthless?
Oh, the Telvanni Magister who owned this place. He's been missing for decades. The old fool possessed a book that I very much want to add to my library. Scavenge if you will, as long as you understand the book is mine. Now, why are you really here?
Well, your name definitely rings a bell, and it was not in good terms. I'm gonna lie to you. Like you surmise, We are here to scavenge whatever we can from the abandoned tower.
A capable adventurer might be just what I need. The wards of Telrendis are intended to keep out other Telvanni wizards, myself included. And since my Dusksabers are stymied, I have a proposition for you.
Tell Khajiit, what kind of proposition?
Find a way into the tower and breach Meln's defenses so I can recover the book I seek. You can then attend to your business with the gratitude of a Telvanni master. So what do you say? Do we have an agreement?
We will help find a way into the tower.
I suggest you begin with the old Telrendis Hall to the southwest of this camp. Captain Zenfis reports that his Dusksabers are having a difficult time there. If you can succeed where they have so far failed, I will make it worth your while.
See, this would be a very interesting option because we did actually find notes with her name on it at Alaveus. But I don't want to, like, give that away. Well, these are, like, you know, fluff options. You get to ask more questions if you want. You are working with vampires.
Dusksabers, they're mercenaries, Fla. Efficient, capable, and rather expensive. But I believe in hiring the very best. No need to worry. They won't bite anyone, unless I pay them to.
Tell Khajiit a little more about yourself.
An appeal to my vanity. How charming and clever. We Telvanni think highly of ourselves and enjoy sharing. I'm an accomplished mage, as you might guess, and I have more than earned the right to wear a master's hood. In fact, I should be a magister.
A magister?
The next rank up in the house, which will allow me to challenge the Archmagister. I expect to be awarded the rank soon enough. Now, don't you have a tower to break into?
Khajiit found your instructions for a hidden kindred cultist. For the hidden kindred cultist at Alaveus.
My business is my own, but if you must know, I recently purchased a shuttered malachite mine there and put it back into operation. I'm not surprised you found some of my correspondence. I regularly exchange letters with the overseer I hired.
You instructed hidden kindred cultists to build a gate in the mine. The villagers wound up dead.
I instructed my work crew to set up an arcane experiment. Nothing dangerous. If the overseer I hired employed Daedric cultists, it was without my knowledge or consent, and I rarely order my hirelings to commit violence, let alone kill anyone.
Okay, but you're hiring vampire assassins. Come on. Do you know a Dremora named Tovisard? He stole a relic from the Necron necropolis.
In some quarters, it's impolite to ask about such things. I'm a Telvanni master. I know many Dremora. My dealings with them are not your concern. But if you must know, I had no part in whatever happened in Necron. Now, assist me or leave this place.
Yeah, no, you're very
bears watching.
You're
But
very
the tower
sus.
remains the crux of our investigation here. Let us find a way in.
You are incredibly sus, lady.
That should come in handy.
Oh, what? Oh, I lost connection. That's not good. Hold on. Oh, are we back? I guess I'll know when One of the Discord servers
A
pings.
magical ward seals that door. What happened here, mercenary?
That's a good
What
question.
happened here? The ward killed my comrade. Not easy to do to a Dusksaber. I thought we had little to fear from old tricks and traps, but look what happened to my comrade. Dead as the last swit who stepped out of line across the Dusksabers. Speaking of, who are you and what are you doing here?
Master Shelreni sent us to help open a path into the tower. Tell this one what happened here.
Nalia tried to push through the ward on that door. The note over there suggests that something in this room disarms the trap. Clearly, she guessed wrong. I think this strange lens is part of the puzzle. We found it by the note.
A strange lens? What does it do?
Here, you take it. We obviously weren't able to figure it out. I'll be damned if I try to use it again. If Shelreni sent you, by all means, be my guest. I'm just going to stand back here.
Khajiit will see if we can figure out how to dispel the ward.
Lenses such as that can reveal hidden things. Look through it, Proxy. Look for anything glowing. That should be the switch to dispel the ward.
The ward is gone. Master Shelreni must be informed at once.
This is our opportunity. Lead the way, Proxy.
Very red in here. I do like the fungus aesthetic
This
of
portal
this
should
kind
take
of
us to the
place,
tower.
but also kind of nasty. Portal.
We have reached the lower level of the tower. There should be more portals to take us higher, Proxy.
First we gotta fight one frosty boy. What is that? Oh, that's a fungus trap. Ugh. Alright. Gotta find a way to ascend. Can't go that way. Ah, there's stairs right there. Okay.
You dare enter the Tower of Meln, Magister of the Telvanni? Turn back or be destroyed!
No.
A spirit. Ignore it and keep going, Proxy.
No. Give me your shit. I do not like your houseplants.
You aid that thief and liar, Shelreni Barrow! Only I know How did murdering me was insult enough? Now she sends you to steal my
Murder?
Is this spirit actually Meln the Mouthless?
Prepare to face the fury of Meln the Mouthless, Magister of the Telvanni!
You know, for someone who's mouthless,
We could
you
have a
talk
nice chat.
way too much.
Just like civilized people.
A reasonable
If there's one
request.
thing I learned in death, it's how foolish the living can be. I know all that passes in my home, intruder. I heard your bargain with that so-called Master Shareni Barrow. You have given my murderer access to my tower.
Master Shirani murdered you? Why?
Why does a Telvanni do anything? Ambition, power, greed. 20 years ago, I stood in Shareni's path. An obstacle to the higher rank she craved. She requested a meeting. Instead of negotiating, she killed me and tried to steal my prized possession.
If you were dead, what stopped her from stealing this possession of yours?
Oh, just all the contingencies I had in place. With my last breath, I banished her from the tower and set all the wards and defenses. They held perfectly well, until you mucked everything up. She'll have no trouble stealing my black book now.
Black Book?
The Tormenting Eye, a tome of forbidden secrets. I see Hermaeus Mora's mark on you and your companion. If you don't know about the black books, she can tell you more. Shareni Barrow is careless in her pursuit of power. She must not possess my book.
What are you asking, Meln?
Two things protect my book. The spell of illegibility I cast upon it, and the fact that without my aid, it will take her time to break the spell on her own. Still, I'd rather she never get her hands on it. Stop her, and I'll find a way to reward you.
Khajiit needs to discuss this with Laramil.
The thread becomes clear. Hermaeus Mora sent us to recover the Black Book.
The Black Book is mine. And with this soul gem, I also have this miserable spirit. Meln comes with me.
And I thought this day couldn't get any worse.
Oh no, he got sucked!
I knew a Telvanni master would be formidable. Come, Proxy. We have plans to make. The threads of fate here are tied to three things. Master Shareni, Meln the Mouthless, and the Black Book. That was the connection to Apocrypha I sensed here. Black Books are creations of Hermaeus Mora and his realm.
Tell Arroyo about the Black Books.
Black Books are relics of Apocrypha. Each holds a different secret. Most are kept in the vast libraries of Hermaeus Mora's realm, but he sometimes gifts one to a mortal. In addition to forbidden knowledge, each serves as a portal to Apocrypha.
How many Black Books are there?
That is a secret the one who knows has not yet shared with me. I can count the number of Black Books I know about on one hand, and each is unique. Only one copy of each book exists. This is the first I have heard of one titled The Tormenting Eye.
So what now?
We must free Meln the Mouthless from Master Shareni's grasp and retrieve the Black Book. But to do that, we need more information. Look around, Proxy. If Meln was indeed murdered here, there might be proof of Shareni's villainy.
Magister Meln Rendis. At the instruction of Shareni Barrow, Master of Tel Barrow, I send this letter directly to you, as you still have not appointed a mouth to handle your day-to-day affairs. Master Shareni requests an audience with you at your tower, Tel Rendis, to take place tomorrow at first light. At this time, she shall present her proposal for finally putting an end to the animosity that has clouded your interactions these past few years. She wishes to prove to you that her intentions are well in keeping with the long-standing traditions of House Telvanni, that she deserves to be awarded the rank of Magister and would seek your support in that matter. Finally, She would like the opportunity to negotiate a trade or purchase of an item in your possession. An ancient tome titled The Tormenting Eye. It is of no use to you, but of great importance to Master Shelreni. She will arrive at your tower tomorrow morning to conclude this business. Vab Daru, mouth of Master Shelreni Barrow, the Assembly of Masters at Ald Isra.
That letter from Master Shelreni's mouth. That meeting must have been when Meln was murdered.
You know, maybe she's just, you know, trying to complete her manga collection. I don't know. It could be a misunderstanding. Who knows? Hey, a dead guy.
A letter and a murdered Magister. I know what we must do, Proxy.
You just hide, like, part 2 and 3 of this quest just on one thing. That's kind of lazy, but I appreciate it.
Meln the Mouthless let down his guard and paid the ultimate price. His body has remained here forgotten and undisturbed for decades because he preferred solitude above all else. Now Master Shelreni has both Meln's spirit and his black book.
Please answer, Arroyo. You said you know what we need to do.
To recover Meln and his black book, you must find Master Shelreni, and the letter you discovered explains how to do that. Go to the Assembly of Masters at Ald Isra and question Shelreni's mouth, Vabdru. He shall know how to reach her.
Forgive this one, but you are not coming?
No. Here our paths diverge. I leave Mouth Vabdru and Meln in your hands. While you pursue the spirit, I shall research the Black Book and contemplate the other threads of fate. I must determine how this factors into the threat against Apocrypha.
What does this one do after he locates Master Shelreni?
Master Shelreni has trapped Meln's spirit in a soul gem. You must retrieve that gem or destroy it. Go to Ald Isra and find Shelreni's aide, Mouth Vabdru. He must have an office in the tower called Telvara.
Please answer, Arroyo. What can you tell him about Ald Isra?
The Telvanni Assembly of Masters meets there. Well, their representatives do. The Masters themselves rarely bother to make an appearance. That is what they have mouths for. You want to go to Telvara. The mouths work out of that tower in Ald Isra.
Why do the Telvanni not Masters... Huh? Why do the Telvanni not Masters attend their own assembly?
The Masters leave day-to-day concerns to their mouths. Their own arcane studies are far more important to them, and they try to avoid direct interaction with their rivals whenever possible. The fate that befell Meln is not an uncommon one. This portal leads outside. You must travel to Ald Isra from there. Defenses around Tel Hulin play havoc with portal magic.
So, wizard politics, basically. Alright, where to? Oh, we gotta go here. Alright. Alright. I know I did kind of like do like a kind of a comparison to Somerset's whole setup to this story setup so far. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Like, you still got the whole mystery aspect of it.
You look like a capable forager. I need some help. Can we talk?
No, thank you. I gotta stay focused. No side questing.
What's your excuse this time, Hogrod? Spit it out before I have you in shackles. My master wants you to convey this message to Master Shelreni. The Assembly will not tolerate threats or coercion.
These rumors disturb the other masters. Shelreni must moderate her ambition before the Assembly takes action.
I will relay your concerns to Master Shelreni. Forget what you heard, stranger. Master Shelreni cares not what the other masters think of her, or how difficult she makes things for me. So, what brings you to Telvara, the Tower of the Telvanni Mouths?
This one needs to talk to Master Shelreni. Where can he find them?
Master Shelreni never comes to Aldisra. Telvanni masters rarely do. I expect she is at her tower Telbaro, but I would be a poor mouth indeed if I let you pester her at home without asking what business you have with her.
Do you not recognize this one? He was assisting Master Shelreni at Tel Rendis. She's waiting for Khajiit's report.
Ah. Master Shelreni doesn't discuss her work with me. Very well. Take the Telbaro insignia from my office. You'll need it to unlock the wards. Otherwise, you'll never get through the cavern to reach the tower. She takes security quite seriously.
This one will go get that insignia now.
My office is through the north door and the insignia is behind my desk. Use it to unlock the wards in the cavern, or you'll never reach the tower. Telbaro is hard to find. Look for the cavern of the tower east of Old Isra. The tower is inside.
What exactly does a mouth do?
We
Besides
tend
eat
to
food.
the affairs of the Assembly on behalf of the masters we represent. Master Shelreni is far too important to waste her time in matters of house business. All the masters are. So we mouths make sure routine matters never trouble them.
So kind of like a secretary. Or, you know, an apprentice in a way, but it does sound like that they're not important enough to be apprentices, and like the whole like politics of the Telvanni, like I think they're a little too skittish around that idea of like, oh yes, an apprentice, and then, you know, the whole like the student surpasses the master, whatnot. And then, you know, that's kind of a big play with like their whole culture, is like they're trying to one up each other constantly. And of course, you know, if you do like an apprenticeship type of deal, you know, it's competition. You're creating competition. I must say I was disappointed by your last letter. A mouth must keep the politics of Old Isra from interfering with their master's more important work. If I must address the frivolous concerns of my rivals, what purpose do you serve? If they continue to insist that I am in fact doing something wrong, which is impossible under Telvanni customs and traditions, then have them call for a conclave. Once that occurs, I will deal with my rivals once and for all. In the meantime, do better. If you disappoint me again, I'll skin you alive and turn you into a fur-lined cloak. Master Shelreni Barrow. No, don't take his cloak. Don't take his fur. He's very pretty kitty. Those books are floating. They're very crusty looking too. I am currently looking to probably completely upgrade my computer. So that way I can play these, you know, games with like higher graphics and whatnot and stream them. streaming, obviously, you know, that takes power out of the computer, and my computer is fairly old, at least with like the CPU it's old, but the big reason why I gotta replace the whole thing is it's one of those pre-built computers, and I can't exactly like swap it out because it has like a specific casing and whatnot, and I'm better off probably just buying a new computer altogether. Okay, where am I going? All the way over there. Okay, good thing I got all the waypoints. Or most of them, at least.
Let's hit the trail.
Wait, hold on. Headed to all Isra.
Not anymore. I'm heading out this way. I would like to casually, for a reminder out there, I do have a plugin. Since I don't have channel points, and I'm still learning how to set up Mix It Up, I do have a plugin that will let you throw stuff at me on the screen.
You there! You look like a capable forager.
I'm still kind of old school when it comes to streaming, so learning the new stuff and like how much has changed since 2020 for me. I'm still constantly exploring new options and such. Oh, there was another waypoint down here. Wow. How did I miss that one? And I got completely sidetracked. There it is, Tel Barrow. I think I still have that. Yeah, I still have viewer attack on. Let me... There we go. Yeah, it still works. Now you too can help me with the DPS. In spirit. Flesh orb. Or flesh pustule. Ooh.
You're planning to eat that, right?
It's a very pretty cave. A lot of mushrooms. Very spacious. Okay, I need to figure out a way forward. There's definitely a bridge right here, yeah. I don't know how I missed it. And now, whatever this is. Dusk Sabers. Master Shelready has erected a new arcane barrier to ward the entrance of the Tower of Telbaro. Remain vigilant, as these wards are temporary until she has time to conjure something more permanent and durable. No. Only those of you who... Sorry. Note. Only those of you authorized to enter the tower, of which there are precious few, will need a Telbaro insignia to temporarily unlock the wards long enough to gain entry. Without an insignia, approach the tower entrance at your own risk. The 4 locks are situated throughout the tower cavern. Dusk Captain Zenphis. Ah. Alright. Now we get to explore the cavern. And we go up here. Storm Atronach, okay.
That's it, partner. Give them everything you've got.
Touch the flesh. There we go. Go up the stairs. Fight the Iron Atronach, okay.
The day is ours.
And now we can go in the tower. You, okay. Okay, we fight.
Meln is in my power, Silversod. He'll unlock the Black Book soon enough.
Let me see what you got in here.
That's children. We need the right hidden within the tormenting eye, or else all is for naught.
What else you got here? I'm only gonna read the story-related documents that are part of the quest. Now,
Tell the princes, I'll uphold my end of the bargain. I expect them to uphold theirs.
So, like, if I come across other books along the way, I'll do, like, a brief pause and just, you know, long enough for people to, like, pause and whatnot and read it. Unless it's, like, you know, bookshelf stuff. Because that's, like, not really that important. Turtle.
I have no time for obstinate ghosts. You will give me access to the Black Book when I return, or else.
Over here! Quickly, before Shalreni comes back! I see you were able to follow the clues I left in my tower. But you took your sweet time. I can't defy Shalreni much longer. If we're going to get out of here and keep me from complying with that lying murderer, you must do exactly as I say.
What does Khajiit need to do?
My spirit is bound to the soul gem Shalreni used to capture me. Disentangling the connection will require more time and expertise than you have. So simply take the gem and leave. Without me, she may never be able to unlock my black book.
Arroyo must know. Where is the Black Book?
Shalreni took the black book with her, but without my help, she'll have to unriddle it page by page. The labor of days or weeks, not hours. If she can even accomplish it, she's too fond of the easy path to power. It will be her undoing someday.
What does Master Shalreni need the book for?
She doesn't need it at all. She's in league with a Dremora, Torvasard, and a pair of Daedric princes. There's apparently a rite contained within the book they want her to cast. In return, they'll give her what she wants. Control of House Telvanni.
Khajiit will get the soul gem. Also to state, the little choice changes for like how the choices are labeled, that's from an add-on called Khajiiti Speak. It's very good if you want to, like, you know, add a little bit more flavor to your dialogue if you play Khajiit.
Can you hear me? With the gem in your possession, I can come and go as I please. Now use that portal and let's go.
And we are out here. Whoa!
Yes, this will do nicely. Let's discuss our arrangement, my chariot of flesh and bone. Being dead and incorporeal isn't how I plan to spend eternity. But being with you is 1,000 times better than remaining in Shalreni's clutches. And we delayed her plans for my black book. Now, tell me about your dealings with Hermaeus Mora.
Hermaeus Mora chose Khajiit to help save Apocrypha and Nirn from opposing Daedric princes.
So, end of the world stuff. Well, that's something interesting at least. Obviously, you're going to need the help of a Telvanni Magister. Luckily, you have me. Let me conjure up a small reward for my old vault. A stipend for services rendered.
Oh, and I get a skill point too. Nice. But I get a little memento of his soul gem.
Now, mind you keep my gem on you at all times. I can't help you save the world or advise you on matters of import if I'm not on your person. Unless I manifest, only you can hear me. Oh, and I can lend you certain abilities, such as my ghost sight.
Tell this one about your ghost sight.
It's an improvement on the ocular lens you used in my tower. I created a spell to produce the same effect without any need of a crude focus. Turns out, it works even better now that I'm dead.
Better? What do you mean?
My black book, The Tormenting Eye, contains many secrets. Ghost sight was one of them. With it, I can expand your senses, allow you to see the hidden, the imperceivable, the unseen.
Oh, so true sight.
I doubt it will prove important in the tasks ahead of us.
You said you did advise Khajiit about what?
Remember, I was a Telvanni Magister. Still am, as a matter of fact. One of the most powerful mages in the peninsula. And I've dealt with Hermaeus Mora before, and Shelreni. Don't you think my counsel will be worth listening to? Well, it is.
Please tell Khajiit, why did Master Shelreni murder you again?
Once, long ago, I was her mentor. But I recognized a darkness in her. And not the usual Telvanni traits. She was reckless, dangerous. I refused to sponsor her advancement beyond the rank of master. And she coveted my black book. So, she killed me.
Okay, so yeah, they do have like apprentices and whatnot, but I bet they probably keep them on a very tight leash.
Tossed in your pack? I expect you to find a nice silk pouch for my gem at the first opportunity. Now, let's be off.
Nah, man, you're going in the burlap sack. You're gonna be put in
much here and gained
the shabbiest pouch of all.
We have examined the threads of fate and learned.
Oh wait, you're talking. Oh wait, am I just running ahead now? Oh no. Hold on. Oh, I gotta meet her in Necron. Okay. What does the memento do? Well, we'll see when we get to that waypoint. There we go. Okay, where is it? There it is.
A word of advice. Not all Telvanni are as trustworthy as I am. Archmagister Otheri has skeletons in his closet that would make Devaith Fear blush.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it does. Is just you get some dialogue. That's it. Just some fluff stuff. It's not really important. It's just a fun little thing.
Adventurers wanted. Apply here.
The tribunal pays well.
If you're willing to work, I'm ready to hire.
Alright then. Ooh. Okay, she's in here somewhere. Oh, she's up here. So, okay. He's in here. Okay.
The Dane of Necron. You tend the archive of corpses.
Never heard it called that before. But yes. Yes, I do. Would you like a tour of the catacombs?
Perhaps later. Hermaeus Mora's proxy returns.
Ah, of course. I'm sure the two of you have much to discuss.
I just wanted to grab that.
3 labors were set before you, Proxy. Now Vermina, Periite, and Master Shelreni stand revealed as our foes. I have been speaking with Curate Gedane. I find him intriguing. But I wish to hear it from you. What did you find in Necron Abbey?
Periite's cult infiltrated the Abbey. The Light Crown stole a relic from the catacombs.
Just as Gedane told me then. The Fulcrum Obscura. The hidden kindred are well named, although I understand you prevented them from escaping with the complete relic. Let us move on. What happened after we parted ways at Telrendis?
This one rescued Malen from Master Shelreni. Without him, she cannot easily decipher the Black Book.
Black books serve as doorways into Apocrypha. A master such as Shelreni Barrow likely has other ways to reach Hermaeus Mora's domain. So why is this particular book so important to her? What did you find in Alavelis?
Valmina's servants built a gate to Apocrypha so they could break into the Tranquil Catalog.
Able to invade Apocrypha unnoticed, and break into the realm's master index. Our enemies are bold and capable, it seems. 3 different locations and 3 different schemes. They must be connected, but how? What are Mora's foes trying to do?
Hermaeus Mora's enemies are searching for a key, a rite, and a forgotten dream.
Ah, I believe I see. The relic must be the key. The secret Vermina's servants sought in Apocrypha is the location of the dream. And the Black Book is needed for the rite they plan. Clever. Someone put them up to this. But who?
A Jarmora named Tovisard plotted with Master Shelreni, Blightcrown, and Vermina.
Ah, yes. Torvasard. Well done, Proxy. Now we have a name for the spider at the center of this web. Key, rite, and dream. These are the threads we must follow to unmask our foe's true goal. Take this, with the thanks of Hermaeus Mora.
I do like that, they split up, like, the first part into, like, 3 different segments and said, like, yeah, choose whatever route you want, and you might get, like, some extra dialogue. Like, I didn't jump to the Mushroom Tower after doing the Necropolis exploring. Instead, I went to the mines and got information about Shelreni, and then it gave me extra dialogue regarding Shelreni. So that was kind of nice.
I have been conversing with Curate Gedane. I find him interesting. But now we must return to the business at hand. The fates of 2 worlds depend on what we do next, Proxy. Shall we proceed?
You will tell Arroyo. Have you determined what the Hidden Kindred plan to do with the relic and the rite?
I admit the particulars of the plan currently elude me. Clearly they believe the relic, this Fulcrum Obscura, and the rite are key to remembering the dream they seek. To stop them, we must learn more about the dream and the secret it holds.
How do we do that, Lyramil?
We go to Apocrypha. The stacks of Cypher's Midden contain the most extensive collections of tomes and treatises in all the known realms. If answers to our questions exist, we will find them there. Will you continue to aid me in this endeavor?
Arroyo will go with you to Cypher's Midden.
The portal in the room downstairs connects to the endless library of Apocrypha. Once there, head northwest and meet me at Cypher's Midden. Our research begins there. Since Curate Gedane is intent on recovering the relic, he shall accompany us.
Why are there portals to Apocrypha in an abandoned bookbindery, Lyramil?
Where better to hide Oblivion portals than inside a ruined bookshop? This is just one of many studies I utilize across Tamriel. I even have a site in Apocrypha from which I can conduct my research. In Cypher's Midden, to be exact.
kind of on the nose to just hide the portals to the domain of a deity that's all about like knowledge and whatnot, but also, you know, hidden in plain sight and whatnot. Alright, tell Arroyo more about Cypher's Midden.
The Ciphers of the Eye established the site as a headquarters of sorts. These mortals have come to Apocrypha at the invitation of Hermaeus Mora. They maintain and study the many libraries of the realm. It is both a refuge and a place of learning.
Alright. These are kind of like, you know, like refresher questions. So I think we're pretty good on that.
Curate Gadain, are you certain you wish to accompany us?
Absolutely. The relic is my responsibility. Let me just grab a few essentials. I'll be right back.
Fate provides the aid we need, Proxy. We will meet you at Cypher's Midden.
She literally just said, let's go to the library and find out. Let us go to the Forbidden Library, to be exact. Alright, that's this portal right here.
Apocrypha, the Oblivion realm of Hermaeus Mora. In life, I came here often.
Alright. Why did it set me to green? It keeps always sending me to that particular quest by default. I don't know why. I should probably return that axe, but I'm not gonna. It's mine now.
It will never pay off the debt now.
Right behind you, partner.
Cypher's Mitten. But where is that exactly? Oh, went too far. Like, it doesn't give me a marker or anything. Nope, there's the marker. It's all the way over there. Okay. It's an actual town, okay. Ooh, a chest. Now I'll take that.
Let's ride.
I haven't quite figured out what these are yet. I think they're supposed to be like the kind of like similar to the dolmens in the base game or the abyssal geysers, but I don't know. I haven't really seen anything spawn from it. Maybe I just have bad timing.
You're never content to rest on your laurels. I admire that. No remorse!
Oh yeah, there's also I think there's like a companion quest where we can get our own Arcanist, companion, and I think it's like right here. I'm not sure if I will... Well, maybe I'll save it for a different stream. Pick that one up and do that quest. But I need to understand like how long this story is, and I've already kind of dedicated to saying that like I'm gonna do the Infinite Archive near the end of the stream, just to show that off. So maybe next stream I'll show off that companion quest. I don't think that's how the sky is supposed to work. I don't think there's supposed to be just tentacles flying out of the ether without a portal around it, you know? That don't seem right. Could be a visual glitch, yeah. That could just be like not good graphics on my end, and it just doesn't know how to process it.
All right, that should be far enough from the study.
Oh, there's even a house out here too? Oh, I am getting sidetracked again. It's just amazing. I just take in the sights and I get lost. Just get lost in the Hermaeus Mora sauce, which is just ink.
Another one. Thing. You have an intelligent look about you.
Here we are, Cypher's Midden. That's a friendly watcher, too. You can tell by the color of the outline.
Over here, Proxy.
You couldn't just make a portal for me to get here.
I trust your trip through the endless library was not too unsettling. The winding paths of Apocrypha can prove troubling to those unfamiliar with its preternature. Cypher's Midden contains a wellspring of knowledge. Shall we begin our research?
No, I didn't get lost.
The ciphers of the Eye offer hospitality and refuge to mortals who arrive in Apocrypha, whether purposefully or by accident. However, I am reluctant to involve them in this endeavor. Fortunately, I have my own methods for conducting research.
Forgive O Royal for asking, but what sort of methods?
The contents of these stacks change from moment to moment, such is the nature of this realm's thirst for knowledge. I can prepare a spell scroll for each of us. As you search, it will dredge up anything related to the parameters I set for the spell.
Parameters.
All research requires parameters. This spell should locate information pertaining to the Fulcrum Obscura, the Rite, and Torquasad's lost dream. Use the scroll's enchantment to aid your search. Then return here, and we shall compare notes.
Alright, Arroyo will see what he can find.
Scour the stacks, Proxy. The magicka I infused into your scroll shall assist you by retrieving any relevant tomes from their resting place. Meet me in my nearby study when you have completed your search.
You have a study in Apocrypha?
What a curious query. Where else would I research and ponder the knowledge that the one who knows deigns to share? It is a humble refuge, nothing more. Now, we really must see what information we can draw from the stacks of Cypher's Midden.
What do we already know about the relic, the rite, and the dream?
You and Gadain recovered a portion of the relic, the Fulcrum Obscura, from the catacombs of Necron. The rite appears to be related to a black book once in the possession of Magister Meln. Both seem to be essential to the enemy's search for a dream.
How can they search for a dream?
Apocrypha contains all secrets and knowledge. Whether they be dreams or memories or tomes, they all wind up here. We know that Torvasard learned something at the Tranquil Catalogue. We need to conduct our own research now and try to get ahead of them.
Yes, every building is built with books. Look at that. That is so many books. Ah.
Over here. See if that scroll Liramil gave you actually works.
Oh, she doesn't live too bad. I mean, it's kind of messy with books, but...
What a mess. Have they no respect for the written word?
I mean, yeah, she could use a little bit of housekeeping.
This stack might contain something important.
Oh my god, goodness, Meln, please.
It's burning up. Quickly, grab whatever remains.
When the Great Eye answered the prayers of the mortal, Prior Durdrin, and granted him the runes needed to craft a relic of Apocrypha, the Fulcrum Obscura, the Lord of Secrets imbued the runes with the power to locate and uncover secrets, no matter where they may hide, and the Prior inscribed them on an ancient bone related to Necrom's history. Now, it is the opinion of the cipher that the Prince of Fate never intended for the mortal to retain the relic. Nor was it meant to remain forever entombed within the catacombs of Necron. I expect the Great Eye to retrieve the Fulcrum Obscura at some point, or grant it to another of the faithful when the time is right. Until then, allow me to record the miracles ascribed to the relic. Or what other gift of Hermaeus Mora allows a devotee to locate a place desired or to reveal a secret of great importance? For example,
it's almost as though someone is eliminating these books the moment you find them. At least you recovered something. This stack looks promising. Smell through that book from the stack. Quick, grab it.
What a disconcerting feeling. One day everything is fine, the next worry and anxiety fill your every waking moment, and you are certain something is missing, something important, something vital. Oh no. My car keys. Oh no, my AirPods. I am experiencing that now. I feel as though something I knew intimately and completely yesterday vanished. Not a trace remains except for a vague dream. My work suffers. I've asked my fellow ciphers if they are experiencing the same sense of loss. They quickly look away, refusing to answer. I know this sounds insane, but I think reality has somehow changed. Someone or something has erased what was true and absolute just yesterday. And the worst part is, I have no idea what I lost. My superior has cautioned me against this, but I must speak directly to the Great Eye. If something altered reality, surely our master would have wanted to be informed. Perhaps I'll even be rewarded for noticing this change.
An ancient tome describing lost memories barely remembered in a dream? Too bad you only retrieved over here. Pages. See if that scroll Liramil gave you actually works.
A place that exists inside a pocket realm of Apocrypha, the infinite... Oh, that's a word I don't know how to pronounce. Panopticon serves as one of Hermaeus Mora's most secure repositories of secret knowledge. In addition to being hidden in a shifted dimension, the entrance to the Panopticon constantly moves. It never appears in the same location twice. Other defenses are rumored to protect the Panopticon, including shifting chambers and corridors, an army of hushed and other guardians too powerful and obscure to describe accurately. What secret knowledge demands such precautions, you may ask? Only knowledge that the Great Eye considers too dangerous or too revealing to be trusted into anyone's care except his own. Legend claims that these secrets are stored in books and scrolls, in glyphics of specific design, or within fragments of Mora's own memory, contained with his own free-floating eyes. It is said that spending too long within the Panopticon will drive the mortal mind insane.
Another disturbance in the currents of fate. What
Screw!
do I find? The Great Eye's mortal surrogate. Once again, the water of fate ripples with unnatural disturbances. As if some huge clod tossed a rock into a still pond. And what huge clod do I find at the center of these ripples? The Great Eye's mortal surrogate.
What ripples are you talking about, Screw?
As I explained on the mortal plane, I am tasked with aligning wrinkles in the annals of fate. How I accomplish that is totally up to me. But when something alters fate's prescribed path, it makes ripples. Just like the one I followed here.
We are searching these stacks for information about the relic, the rite, and the dream.
Interesting. It would be good to know more about what the agents of Vermina and Periite seek in my master's realm. Did anything out of the ordinary occur while you were conducting your search?
All of the books we found crumbled before we could get more than a little information out of them.
I was afraid of that. Whatever you're involved in may be beyond my jurisdiction. I suspect the secrets you hope to uncover fall under the direct protection of Apocrypha itself. The Great Eye has put precautions in place to keep them hidden.
Khajiit would like to know, what does that mean exactly?
It means you have been given an impossible task, and it may taint my otherwise spotless record. This is not good. Not good at all. Take whatever you learned and bring it to Larimel the Wise. Hopefully she can make sense of this conundrum.
Khajiit does not understand why this has you so upset, Screw.
Of course not. Why would you? You're only mortal. You were selected to help Hermaeus Mora save Apocrypha and Nirn. To do that, you must uncover the very secrets the Great Eye's enemies pursue. Secrets that can unravel reality as we know it.
And you think the book's crumbled because of some protection Hermaeus Mora has in place?
Obviously. Everything of Apocrypha is of Hermaeus Mora. Only through the Great Eye's will could the sacred tomes be destroyed. You were chosen, and then I was unlucky enough to become involved. For good or ill, our fates have become tangled.
And that means...
For me to complete my task, you must succeed in yours. Which is clearly impossible since you can't overcome Apocrypha's protections. Which means you won't be able to save fate. So I suppose it doesn't really matter. Reality will unravel soon enough.
I doubt. Also, we're besties. Screw my beloved. Sorry, getting a little bit distracted here. Anyways, let us see what Laramil the Wise has to say.
Rather strange. New faces appear, but not ones I have known, and not known in time.
Friend, Laramil is waiting for you in her study.
You having a house fire?
The Midden stacks have been reluctant to yield the answers I had hoped for.
Apocrypha itself works against you. But the Great Eye's surrogate had some success.
Indeed. Show, is it true? Were you able to successfully gather research on the relic, the rite, and the lost dream? Every time I thought I found something relevant, it crumbled or burned up before I could examine it.
Same, but Arroyo saved these pages concerning the relic, the lost memory, and the infinite panopticon.
So you experienced something similar? As though the stacks were actively trying to keep the information hidden. Still, you managed to save some of the research. A reflection of your role as Fate's proxy, perhaps. Let me peruse these pages.
This one is not sure what any of this actually means or how it helps us.
This implies the relic was specifically created to reveal hidden secrets. Do these secrets pertain to the ancient cipher's report regarding the dream of a lost memory? And this last one? Could the enemy be seeking the infinite panopticon?
I was pronouncing it right. Yes! What is the infinite panopticon?
Only one of Hermaeus Mora's most secure repositories of secret knowledge. It exists within a pocket realm of Apocrypha, but the entrance constantly shifts locations. Of course. They must be using the Fulcrum Obscura to reach the Panopticon.
So how do we use this information, Laramil?
You and Gadain must use the part of the relic you possess to do the same as the enemy. Locate the entrance to the Panopticon. There are cairns throughout the realm. Sprinkle this dust of conjunction on 3 of them, then let Gadain apply the relic.
How do these cairns help us find the entrance to the infinite Panopticon?
Applying the dust to the 3 cairns I marked on your map will form a matrix of magicka.
Oh, it's cairns, not
Gadain
cairns.
shall use the relic on each. Then I can perform a ritual to locate the Panopticon's entrance. I shall also give Gadain a gift. Something to protect him.
A gift?
A charm that will provide Gadain with some measure of safety as you travel through Apocrypha. Please keep him safe, Proxy. Even with the charm, he seems overly fragile. Each cairn should glow after the successful application of dust and relic.
This one will watch out for Kyore Gadin. But are you certain this will work?
Research is often a series of trials and errors. But yes, this should work. In addition to its normal properties, the relic should also seek out its other half. After you activate the 3 cairns, return here. Then I shall complete the ritual. Edain, take this charm. It shall mark you as my guest in Apocrypha, and keep you safe.
That's most thoughtful, Laramil. Thank you.
The infinite panopticon is kept hidden for a good reason, Laramil.
Which is why we must locate it and protect it from the enemy.
This is the sort of quandary that makes my tentacles twitch.
Alright then, we gotta go head out to this location. Get that ready.
Let's hit the trail.
Rather strange. New faces appear, but not ones I have known, and not known in time.
Oh, there's like a gatehouse here. More like a gate cave, but okay.
Do you think Laramil has read all these books? I suppose I just need to hold the relic out like so. It almost feels alive in my hand. It worked! Look how it glows!
Very smart. Laramil's tapping into the realm's currents of fate to find a panopticon.
Wait a minute. That's underground. That's in a... Oh, those are in the caves. Okay. Okay, so this whole landmass is a cave. Or a system of caves. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because it's telling me that I have to go in there to find the Sky Shard. But I'm not gonna do that. Not right now, at least.
Today will be ours.
Laramil's amazing.
I'll grab this one,
Who else
though.
could help us find the Panopticon? Look, another can.
Ugh. It's just a skeleton with like snot all over it. That's yeah, ooh. Ew.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
Oh. Alright, I guess we already got this one then. Right, waypoint. I gotta say that so far this chapter has hit the right notes in terms of like just like the scenes, like the scenic stuff. The same notes that the Morrowind chapter hit for me, which was like very interesting sights. I can enjoy the sights of swamps and swamp-like things without being poisoned, unlike certain games.
The other keepers are never going to believe this.
Fate arrives.
Place a relic, we find it. There's the final cairn.
Oh, you want to fight me?
To me, friend.
Okay. Okay, we got them all. Now we have to head back to Cypher's Midden. Alright. There's got to be a way shrine up here somewhere. What is that? Oh, that's a bird. I thought it was like one of those books, the lore books. Interesting. There's actually no physical entrance to the Infinite Archive here. Very interesting. Or maybe that's it right there. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it, no. No, that's something different. Am I really gonna circle back to Cypher's Midden without hitting any any waypoints? I guess not. Wow. I guess that is definitely the case.
Another one. Confounded thing. You have an intelligent look about you.
Okay. Gotta go back to the study. over there. I like how I have like a mini map, but I'm still like hitting M to like see the map a little bit bigger.
The cans have been activated, Laramil.
Well done. Now, to complete the ritual. I feel the ebb and flow of Apocrypha. Some guide me, others try to.
Laramil, do be careful.
I told you. Apocrypha doesn't give up its secrets without a price.
Got it! Curate Gidane's concern is appreciated but unwarranted, Proxy. I have been sifting through Apocrypha's secrets long enough to know my limits. And the ritual performed just as I hoped it would. Still, I could use a moment to regain my strength.
So you located the hidden entrance to the infinite panopticon?
The ritual directed me to the desolate northwest reaches of the Chroma Incognito. I sensed the entrance we seek there, as well as the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura. Our enemy must have also located the entrance, or is close to doing so.
What should we do?
Let me mark the location on your map. Go quickly, Proxy. I shall follow and meet you there after I make sure Curate Gidane gets back to Nern safely.
Alright. Arroyo will meet you at the spot on his map.
Go to the northwest region of the Chroma Incognito and see what you can find, Proxy. I shall catch up with you in due course.
Arroyo is wondering, can you tell him anything else about the infinite panopticon?
Only what I read. It exists outside the time and space of Apocrypha, hidden from all. It supposedly contains many of Hermaeus Mora's most closely guarded secrets. The interior is said to be so bizarre that the very sight drives mortal minds insane.
That does not sound good.
Do not fear. My decades of study have made me mostly impervious to the horrors of forbidden knowledge. And you are Fate's proxy. You should be able to survive a visit to the pocket dimension. Besides, to save both realms, we have no other choice. Scroot, please make sure Curate Gidane returns safely to Necron. His work here is done.
But we still haven't recovered the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura.
Listen to Laramil, mortal. Your mind would melt the moment you stepped into the infinite panopticon.
But... Oh, very well. I'll return to Necrom and see if I can learn anything more about the hidden kindred or Master Shelreni. Do be careful, my friends.
So much to learn, so little time.
Alright. So then, we have to go all the way over there, okay. But we could just also... There was a portal to that area in the bookshop, or the book place. In Necrom. I'm going to do a quick BRB really quickly, and I'll be right back. And we're back. Got a fresh water. And a cookie. So we just gotta find our way back to the bindery. I need to explore this town a little bit better. Or city. Well, yeah, it's technically a city. Right? That puts us a lot closer to where we need to be. As nice as this place looks, in like its own weird, creepy way, I still prefer how they portrayed the Shivering Isles. Like I do like the fact that like a lot of these rocks have like kind of like that fossil, you know, like they have the fossil shell prints on it and whatnot. I think that's a nice touch. I wish that they could have gone a little bit more further on that. Like actually see like other types of fossils and whatnot. They kind of like, I guess they chose that, like the spiral shell, because it kind of fits with like this kind of like deep sea kind of feeling this place gives off. Which, I think, like, from what I remember from Oblivion, I overdid it. I got distracted. As I was saying, from what I remember of, like, the Shivering Isles is, like, it kind of had, like, that same, like, very deep, well, not even deep sea. It was more akin to like, just like a weird fungus place.
We found the entrance to the infinite panopticon. The ritual worked, Proxy. We located the entrance to the infinite panopticon. At least, until it moves again. Let us head inside and try to stop the hidden kindred from locating the secret they seek.
You think the hidden kindred are already inside?
I know not which of our enemies have entered the Panopticon, but the ritual latched onto both the hidden entrance and the other half of the Fulcrum Obscura. They must have used the relic to find this place, not unlike how we did it.
What should we expect once we enter the infinite Panopticon?
Legends say the Panopticon is an endless labyrinth of rooms and passages, but nothing inside conforms to reality as we know it. It protects some of Hermaeus Mora's most precious secrets, and powerful guardians roam its lengths. Shall we proceed?
Alright, let us enter the infinite Panopticon.
Prepare yourself, Proxy. We should both be able to withstand a short visit to the Panopticon, but that does not mean we can ignore the dangers. steel your mind and harden your will. When you are ready, let us head inside.
That is a very loud portal. Oh. Okay.
We have entered the infinite panopticon.
Ooh.
But where are the catalogers?
That hunger is native to Apocrypha. See how it shifts between the layers of reality? Attack while it's shifted, and its energy can power my ghost sight.
Okay. Also, that was like a really fucked up looking house centipede that just like skittered around. I don't like it. Ugh. Ugh.
Every villain is the hero of their own story.
You probably wouldn't have survived that.
Oh, my inventory's full. Hold on.
I could hear the clink of your coin from it.
Carrying so much crap. Thanks for the raid, Jaded Gale. Hello, it is I, TheRiverBlues, your laid-back line for this afternoon, and we're playing Elder Scrolls Online, Necron. Nice alert. I love it. I love it. The moment I saw a green screen of that, I'm like, I gotta take that. It always catches me off guard though, because I think I still need to adjust the volume on it. But yeah, let's give you a shout out to our friendly bird, Jaded Gale. They were last playing Persona 3 Reload. I have a confession. I'm kind of slacking on playing Persona 4 Golden at this moment. But I will get back on it, because I'm pretty interested in the plot of that one. But right now I'm kind of like in the middle of like upgrading my Steam Deck. That's not very social link, I know.
Careful, Proxy. I sense corruption in the air.
Right. This malignancy allows the corrupted Guardians to phase between layers of reality. When we get close, use my ghost sight to find the source. You destroyed one sensor of corruption, but I sensed more above us.
I know.
What did you do, Proxy?
I have been actually doing
The
pretty good in
corruption
the
is
game
lessened
in sense of like I've been kind of like a little too ahead of the curve of like meeting the, or at least taking care of the rescues before anything, you know, like before it starts raining consistently. I've been enjoying 4. I think 4 is pretty good. The only thing I'm not too keen of is the music in it. I'm not really feeling, well, that's not even true. Like some of the songs are pretty good, but not all of them. All right. Okay, I still need to find the other corruption areas. Which I get, yep, there's floors. I didn't even look up. Always do the job day one. Yeah. I haven't really been doing like the jobs too much in 4. I just been kind of like trying to like get the social links up as quick as possible. But I've also been, again, like ahead of the curve on like some of the rescues, and now I have too much free time in the game. Now I should do the jobs more often, is just that the money isn't too much of an issue. Like, I haven't run into any issues with the money, and I've been very... Then just do whatever else, yeah. Eventually I'll just max out the social links and I'll just be like, now what?
Well done. The corruption's hold weakens.
Oh, rescue day 1, yeah. Oh, okay. That's what you meant. I mean, the fights aren't too hard. Like, it took me 2 tries on Kanji's boss fight. Can't believe I'm destroying the sensors. Yeah, I mean, free forbidden knowledge. Get it at your local library. I gotta say, yeah, Hermaeus Mora is probably one of my favorites of, like, in terms of, like, Daedric Princes. That and Hearsane. Just like the thematics of them both. Also werewolves. And also, like, it doesn't help that, like, I kind of like the... Like, when it comes to, like, Dungeons and Dragons and anything similar to it, I always like the warlock class or anything adjacent to it.
One more sensor to destroy. Use my ghost.
And Apocrypha has been like a very nice place to visit too.
That was the last sensor. The corruption should clear on its own now.
Whatever you just did, I sense the corruption fading away. Let us talk.
Alright, hold on, let me clean up my inventory.
My wares are as boundless.
More obsessed with the Draconic Bloodline Sorcerer, but love Avernus. Like the campaign setting. Yeah. I haven't really played any of the like campaign stuff personally, but I have a few of the books and PDFs and whatnot, and I read through them. I think I remember some bits and parts about Descent into Avernus, and all I could really describe it as is it's Doom. The plot is Doom. Also, Draconic Bloodline's really, like, some people don't think that one's a really good one, but I think
you did, it worked.
if you build it properly, like, it's pretty effective.
According to Blightcrown's notes, they are using the corruption as some sort of method to avoid detection. Is that how they plan to elude the gaze of the one who knows?
You understand what Blight Crown's corruption is doing, yes?
I believe so. He has somehow combined the power of dream with the power of pestilence to shift between the layers of this reality. They are here, but not here. Effectively hidden from the all-seeing gaze of Hermaeus Mora.
So how do we follow them?
The power of the ritual we use to locate the Panopticon lingers. We can use it to focus on the portion of the Fulcrum Obscura that Torvasad and Blightcrown carry. We can follow its trail directly to them.
Alright, let us track down the stolen relic.
I shall concentrate the residual power of my ritual into a final tracking spell. Follow where the energy leads.
Sorcerer is also a very good class. I like that one too. I like the idea of they have just innate magic, and in a sense, like, they're mutants. They're essentially mutants.
They carry the Fulcrum Obscura through this door, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora has set a guardian gaze to protect the way ahead. We must divert its attention to cross the chamber.
Very, very BMOS.
Periite rune, reeking of disease. Is this how they... Activating the rune got the Guardian's
The Guardian's vision is similar to my ghost sight. Nothing escapes its notice.
Okay. Gotta go down here.
Look, another rune. Find and activate the remaining runes.
Activate all of the corrupted runes and we should be able to sneak past
I have almost fallen into the chasm.
The Guardian appears rattled by those Periite runes.
Alright, now what? Oh, there's one more. Okay.
Now, through the portal to the north.
See how the fulcrum vibrates? What we seek is here.
Another eye. It looks like all the others to me.
Have faith, diseased one. This eye contains the memory of the dream we seek.
Then let's get this over with. I can't hide us between the layers of reality much longer.
Let's see what's around the next bend.
I have no wish to harm you. Turn back and let us finish what we started.
They dare enter one of Hermaeus Mora's forbidden memories. We must follow them. Let me open a portal. There.
Proceed carefully. Between the energy here and Blightcrown's manipulation of reality, Laramil's portal could behave erratically. I knew it. We're not for
Oh, do we got a stealth mission up ahead?
Spell casting should be better. Look above. I am Mora, holding the portal deposited us on the ceiling.
Maybe not. Maybe it's not a stealth mission.
I knew it! Blightcrown's manipulation of the layers of reality caused Laramil's spell to splinter. Well, step on through, and hopefully we'll reach the layer we're looking for.
That's the last of them.
Keep moving through the portals. Each Each portal gets us one step closer to the Eye of Mora. Maybe Lyrino's a better spellcaster than I thought.
All right. This is a very, very interesting looking place. Ugh. I do actually hope that we do get like a expansion that lets us explore the Shivering Isles, because like the Mage Guild stuff lets you do kind of go there, but not really.
I'm not afraid of you.
But who knows?
That's it.
Skyrim is practically being like sectioned off one by one for like each expansion. That I haven't done. So just to clarify, I've only played the Morrowind chapter, Clockwork City, Hrothgar, and Somerset. Somerset is the only one I have streamed in the past, and it is up on my archive. So Necron is currently the latest chapter, and Gold Road is actually going to be releasing next week. So I'm doing Necrom's story quest so I can kind of catch up, and also because I've heard that Gold Road is pretty much like a sequel to Necron. It's going to be connected. At least that's what I heard. I know that some of the chapters are kind of like their own story, but they're also kind of like connected in a way. Like there is a continuation, but it's kind of like it's loose, I think. Where am I? Am I going this way? Yes, I'm going this way. My mind could not handle the maze. I gotta wonder if there's a housing that's just kind of like that dungeon. Wait. Why did it send me back here? I'm getting turned around. Oh, my brain. Yeah, because it tells me to go through here. Can I go back through here? I must have taken a wrong turn. That's not good. Okay, we go through here.
Come and take us.
Then I think I go here. Well, it kind of circles back around anyway.
Traversing different layers of reality is disconcerting. Quick, into that portal!
Am I...
If this one doesn't get us there, I'm going to start making things explode.
Yeah, me too. This is actually kind of frustrating.
Finally, the Eye of Mora on the
Okay.
walkway above. Made it. The Eye of Mora. Fight. Good. Oh, without lyrics. Go in after Light Crown and Torkstar.
You need to keep moving.
To the focus point. My joke is to defeat this enemy. You're as transparent as I am. And look, there's Torvasart.
We're in a memory of Hermaeus Mora, mortal. Here, no harm may befall us. I suggest we use this opportunity to confer.
I'm blue.
When dealing with matters of fate, meetings such as this are inevitable. Know that I am Torvasard, and know that we need not be adversaries in these matters. I simply seek an ancient dream, barely remembered. Lost knowledge, nothing more.
The knowledge you seek can destroy reality.
Is that what Hermaeus Mora and his high elf lackey told you? Can you imagine any revelation that possesses such power? No. This is about keeping secrets, hoarding knowledge, stealing memories. Hermaeus Mora, the great miser of oblivion.
Then tell Arroyo more about this knowledge you seek.
All I have is fragments of a dream. Even Vermina could not help me recall it. But we remembered enough to get us this far. Hermaeus Mora stole this knowledge from us. I do not wish to harm you, mortal. To harm anyone. But I will learn the truth.
And where is Blightcrown? Why are you working with Periite's priest?
The pompous mortal riddled with disease. The memory rejected him. We entered together, but I stand here, alone. Except for you. But worry not for Periite's priest. Blightcrown has skills. It should be a simple matter for him to return to Nirn.
So what now, Torvasard?
I will continue my search. You, however, should turn back. Wandering the memories of a Daedric prince is dangerous for one such as I. For you, such a journey will most likely prove fatal. I would hate to see Fate's Chosen reach such an ignoble end. Heed my words.
If I learned anything as a Telvanni Magister, it's this. When a Dremora tells you to go right, you go left. Let's see what this memory contains. Dream carvers. Vermina is the Mora land.
Clear your mind and break the spell.
Those are Vermina markings on the walls.
Won't do it. Okay. Is this all good practice for the Infinite Archive? Which, after this story beat, we will jump into. Because I think it's a very interesting arena.
I won't let you do this, Fate Forger!
It is already done. You will forget this ever happened. Everyone will. It is the only way to preserve reality.
Damn you, Mora! Damn! No!
A spell to make all of reality forget. I can barely imagine. Come on. We need to find Torvasard.
Now you know of Hermaeus Mora's grand betrayal. Once I restore Vermina's statue, the process of restoring the memory will begin. I suggest you defend yourself, mortal.
Oh. Put sword away. You gotta fight. Oh, okay. Oh.
Leave where you can, transgressor. Your reckless actions threaten all of reality.
Well, I've never actually seen him this angry.
This memory has changed. Chosen, speak with me. I erased all evidence of this moment, and of the events that led to the loathsome action I was forced to perform. But I could not strip it from my own memory. And now that misstep has borne bitter fruit. What did the Dremora tell you, Chosen?
Torvasard said you hoard secrets, that you stole memories from him and Vermina, from everyone.
Torvasard spoke true. Forbidden knowledge and secrets are my prime concern. Much of what I hoard serves to protect all the realms of existence. This particular secret, however, must stay forgotten. Even this slight recollection threatens reality.
Forgive Arroyo, but you said this memory changed?
Torvasard found a way to slip past the eyes that see all, and entered a memory he should have had no ability to access. And yet, here we are. He restored that which I destroyed. And now this recollection is no longer forgotten.
And this will cause reality to unravel?
The threads fray, but have not yet snapped. Torvasard and my enemies recall a fraction of the memory, but the most devastating secret remains locked away. Return to your allies. The situation can still be salvaged if you and Laramil work together. Use this portal and return to Laramil's study. We will talk again soon.
There you are. I was afraid you might have been lost in the void after my portal fractured. When the opportunity to enter a place of forbidden knowledge was snatched from me, the frustration was nearly overwhelming. Oh, well. Tell me what you saw inside the memory, Proxy.
This one met Torvasard, and we saw Hermaeus Mora remove a memory from Vermina and all of reality.
Ah. The event that began this cavalcade of fate. Of course, such drastic measures must have been taken for good reason. The one who knows keeps referring to the unraveling of reality if we fail in our efforts. What else did you experience?
Torvasard altered the memory. He restored the Vermina statue that Mora shattered to cast his spell.
With that level of power, Torvasard is clearly more than your average Dremora. Much more. Does that mean the secret has been remembered? Have we failed? Shall reality begin unraveling all around us?
Mora told this one that Fate's threads have frayed, but we can still save Apocrypha and Nirn.
Then only some of the lost memory has been restored. The most dangerous portion of the secret must still be hidden. Very well. If you plan to honor your contract and still want to help save Apocrypha and Nern, I shall assist you as best I can.
Hermaeus Mora said that we could still save reality if we work together, Laramil.
I would have it no other way, Proxy. We followed Hermaeus Mora's enemies from one end of Apocrypha to the other, and we learned what they seek. You have done well, and the one who knows wants to reward your efforts. Take this. Then, we shall see. What you described. How could Torvasad change a memory of Hermaeus Mora? How could he alter what happened so long ago? Such a power should not exist. This sensation. Bafflement. I do not care for it.
Hermaeus Mora said we can still save reality if we work together.
Torvasad has allies as well. Master Shell Rennie, Vermina, and Periite. Blightcrown and the Hidden Kindred cultists. They seek to restore memories stolen from them by Hermaeus Mora. And from what you saw, Torvasad has started the restoration process.
Apocrypha seems intent on even keeping us from learning too much all about this.
Yes, most puzzling. Torvasad's next step must involve the right Master Shell Rennie seeks to draw from Meln's Black Book. Return to Necrom and find Curate Gadain. See what Shell Rennie is up to. Meanwhile, I have other inquiries I wish to explore.
Alright, Arroyo will return to Necrom and rendezvous with Curate Gadain.
Remember, as long as Shell Rennie possesses the Black Book, she can complete her rite. If they fully unlock this forgotten secret, multiple realms are doomed. I shall meet you at the bookshop in Necrom after I complete my investigations. This portal will return me to Necrom.
Master Shell Rennie murdered me to avoid the scrutiny of the Assembly of Masters. What else might she do to further her ambitions?
Alright, so instead of that, we're gonna put the story on pause there. But we're not gonna end just yet. We're gonna actually do the Infinite Archive. Well, I don't want to spend money. There's a waypoint right here. Come on. I do need to uncraft some things. Unfortunately, there's no crafting stuff in Apocrypha to just unmake everything. So, I guess I'll just head here. Let me also... Where is it? There he is.
How can your frail mortal body handle the weight of all those treasures? Allow me to lighten your load.
And I gotta be careful not to get rid of certain equipment that I got. I'll keep the purple stuff though, but everything else can go. I'm trying to remember if I accidentally sold my stabs or not. I don't see them in here, so no. Oh, I have the Necklace of the Scathing Mage. I forgot I had that. I think I should be good on everything. Okay.
Was TheRiverBlues always here? No. There have been rumors of creature and monster in the archive for a while, but I never encountered them before the Maligraphies.
This one heard you are having some trouble here.
The source of our troubles is TheRiverBlues. She's summoning Maligraphies, creatures of ink, and they're making the archive unsafe. I have a plan, but I'm a researcher and not well equipped to deal with the dangers.
What is your plan?
Daedra can be commanded by Nimics, their true names. If you can find TheRiverBlues' Nimic, we can summon her and defeat her. This will be treacherous, so I'm prepared to offer you a reward to compensate for the dangers you will encounter.
This one will help you find TheRiverBlues' Nimic and defeat her.
That door will take you into the archive. The Maligraphies are the best lead we have, so head toward orbs of unstable ink, and you'll find them. I'll watch and offer advice when I can, but I'll leave the fighting to you. It's not my forte.
What is this place?
The Infinite Archive holds written records of events that were, or that could be. There were others who called this place home, but they're dead to the archive. I didn't think that was possible. The Infinite challenges many of my assumptions.
There were others here?
You'll see evidence of them as you travel. I know of a few who aren't dead to the archive, but I'm not sure if they encountered the Maligraphies yet. I'll do my best to steer you toward them when I can. They could help you.
What do you mean, dead to the archive?
Threads of fate bind everything in the archive to the index. If the threads break, the item is returned to safety. This protects the tomes, but it is helpful should an accident-prone researcher bury his nose in a book and walk off a cliff.
And
now it appears some of the inhabitants of the archive no longer have the protection of the threads. I have no idea why that is so, and it disconcerts me. I would be lost if I was no longer bound to the index.
What is the index?
That giant orb. Since it's tied to everything in the archive, we use it to locate books throughout the infinite expanses. This place would be a headache to navigate without it.
What else can you tell Arroyo about the Maligraphies?
They resemble the contents of the text itself. Most of the books here in the archive are historical accounts. They seem differently tempered as well. Some are peaceful, many hostile, and almost all have different skills and strengths.
Why do you think the Maligraphies are so different?
Think about it this way. A book can discuss a king as a vicious conqueror or a benevolent philanthropist. Both of these descriptions could be true, but a text must choose one. As for the differences in strengths, not all authors are equally skilled.
Fighting book characters does not seem that hard.
Then you underestimate the power of the written word. Remember that these characters, as you called them, aren't in their books anymore. A sword made out of ink is still a sword. I have the scars to prove it.
Forgive Khajiit, but how do you know which Maligraphies are hostile?
I can usually tell after they attack.
Oh.
Most of the Maligraphies will fight you, but that doesn't mean that all of them will. Just keep an eye out for any that behave violently.
Alright. So this place is like it's an arena. It puts you through gauntlets. It is almost, and dare I say it, almost roguelike. In a sense. I'm gonna take Bastion with me.
Monsters? Villains? What's the trouble? Did you need something?
Hold on, let me see if I can get you better equipment. Aldrins? Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Defeat is worse.
Okay, getting a little bit of lag. Just a tiny bit. I don't know if this is multiplayer. Like if you can like come in with like a party and everything. Would be kind of neat though.
Great Eye offers you verses. Their advantage is that will last as long as your next fight. Verses will make a huge difference as you fight waves of malignancies. Select a verse while I create a portal.
So yeah, there's temporary buffs for the next fight. And then if you, after a proper boss fight, you can get a much more permanent version. Increased damage done. And I think it's a boss fight after every 3 to 4 stages. I've only done this once on my Arcanist, which ended up being really fun to do. Like I tried to do the Maelstrom arena back in the day, but that was like a little too much for me. And that was before we even had companions and everything. So I guess I'm kind of happy I could bring a companion. And I wonder if that alludes to the fact that I could just have, that I could bring a party in.
That might have been excessive.
My timing! I missed it! I'm sure you fought well.
That's no good to me. Fire orb, however, I will take. Okay, it's every 3 that you get a boss fight.
This maligraphy, I recognize it. In this case,
and I think the bosses pull from the boss fights from the dungeon. So I think this one's from the ruins, one of the more base game ones. I don't remember the exact one. I know it's the one with the ruins in the desert area. And of course you earn rewards.
Mora must be impressed. He's offering you visions. Those last longer than verses. Hang on, what's this? A fragment of a mimic? It couldn't drop the whole thing? Well, if this malligraphy had a piece, the others might too. Keep going.
These are not good. I don't do magical damage, and that's just experience. I guess I'll take the experience.
Verses and visions aren't just gifts. They make your fights more interesting. Don't waste them.
Assault skills. Oh, that helps with my caltrops. That one's just payday.
Egregiously hostile here.
Okay, that's guild skills, which I don't have equipped. That just makes sure that I don't die. Okay. Not that it's gonna actually happen at this stage, because it's pretty easy at this point. You might be a little bit rough.
Mimic fragment. This two-pronged approach is working. You're collecting the fragments, and I'm learning more about Thoat. One of the books called Thoat, She Who Became Vivified Ink. As you continue to fight, I'll try to figure out what that means.
Poison weapon effectiveness increased by 60%. That's actually not bad. But I don't run poison. I gotta take poison. It's not been favorable for anyone that runs stamina. Puppy!
Sheath your weapons. The battle is won.
The next portal. It has the best temporal elasticity.
Oh. Oh, that's a big cat. Oh no.
Time.
Let's charge this up just in case.
The tides of fate pull in the second direction. Your choice. More malligraphies, or see where the other...
So the Portal of Unknowns kind of gives you like a side challenge. So
deal with the tome shells.
It's non-combat related, but it is kind of like a puzzle in a way. I have no clue what this one does. or what this one is. I've only done 2 different types so far, and that was collecting the wisp and the timed what do you call the puzzles where it, like, it makes a I don't even know what my abilities do. Where am I going? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna pass this. Am I supposed to do anything with these? Am I trying to find the exit? Am I trying to survive? Nope, that killed me.
Isn't with the mortal form. All right, I'll turn you back.
Hey, Fritzer! You're just in time for the Infinite Archives.
What did I miss? For glory!
I don't know what fight this one is. This one might give me some trouble.
That's over with, I suppose.
There's a lot going on, and I'm dead. So you get 3 tries. After 3 tries, you're done. And that will be it for your run. Yay!
Poet's written her name in multiple books. I think it's so she can create malligraphies of herself. How delightful. Uncomfortable revelations aside, I won't complain about.
Oh, did I
another
not
mimic
do that
fragment.
right? Whoops.
We're getting closer
I
to
can
our
never seem to
goal.
get that right
Keep
with the
going.
shoutouts. But shout out to Star Guardian Fritzer, who also plays ESO, but also does Final Fantasy streams on Wednesday. There we go. What do you mean it failed? Go. Think? There we go. Yay. That's actually going to be handy. Having the, oh, you got a crate. Oh, you must have gotten one of the crates from the login.
Wait! Let me get a good vantage point.
The Sep Adder. I'm not familiar with that one. Is that a pet?
Now you're just showing off.
Make the malligraphies pay! Be careful of that book.
Let's go.
Looks suspicious. Not much damage to the general structure. This is salvageable.
After successfully blocking an attack, the cost of dog rule. Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll do that one. Defense maneuver. Let me take a look at it. Oh, it's one of the, like, the little baby snakes with wings on it. Yeah, that one's pretty neat. Nice.
performed marvelously. Claim your reward and travel to the next batch of vile enemies.
Oh, it's just the inverse of defensive maneuver. That's funny. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. I think I know which dungeon you're from, but I don't recall fully. I definitely think you're probably one of the easier ones.
Potion.
I'm trying to. I can't move. Ugh. Okay, I got one more try. I don't want to dip into my yellow potions. You have faith. That is appreciated, but also not well placed. I will not let you down. Oh, I see. I just don't want to be close to the edge because... Let me go. Okay. I just need to kill one of them, okay. You will go. That is a lot of stranglers. I don't quite get what this mechanic is, but... There we go. I wasn't sure if it was just, like, you have to kill the lurkers to, like, make her unimmune, or...
This is it. This is the fragment we needed. This completes the Mimic. All we need now is a place to summon her. Keep Thoet and the Maligraphies busy while I look for the perfect location.
Damage over time, critical heal. Come on. Healing. Give me some damage, please. Please give me damage.
No remorse.
Mortal Kombat. It seems enjoyable. Is safety assured? No enemies left upright? Excellent.
Shame getting knocked down is in not getting back up. Oblivion, take you!
Okay.
More Maligraphies? Excellent! I was concerned that they'd still be here.
Every 20 seconds it brings a flourishing display. Bird? Bird? Okay, flourishing display granting nearby allies. Ooh. That could be interesting. Oh, jaded is burp. Yep. Okay, this one I know.
I thought the frog would stop this from happening.
Where's the other one?
Don't let the ghost lights get away. I erect the spine of gratitude. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a frog to find.
That's actually very good. That's gonna make Killer's Blade really good.
I'm back. Where to now?
Well, isn't
What
this
are
place
you?
nice? Though I couldn't furnish it. Please come closer. Though I'd sure to be upset when I use the Mimic.
This fight was even a doozy on my Arcanus. But that's mostly because they couldn't sit still.
So strong! Can you dodge me now?
I wouldn't want this to be too simple.
You are every book, but I am your librarian.
I'm kind of surprised Bastion is holding up very well in these fights. Usually he kind of dies pretty easily to the world bosses.
You think that might have been excessive? Let us try something else. Your attacks grow dull.
Tear the pages from the book!
Copied myself through the archive.
Killed her! Well, this version. She's spreading across the books in this archive. There could be hundreds of Thoat Replicanum. When you're finished here, meet me back where we met. We should talk about what happened. There are more malligraphies and other Thoat Replicanum in the archive.
Alright, so normally I would continue, but I am running a little bit short on time right now, so I will have to be putting this run on ice. Which is unfortunate because it's going pretty well. Or maybe I could do one more. Maybe I'll die in the next round, who knows? Let's find out. It is a non-stop thing. You just keep going until you die. There is a veteran version, I believe. And the veteran version, I think it stops at 50 and it gives you a really powerful weapon. Same with the Maelstrom Arena. Like, if you do Maelstrom Veteran, it will give you some of the most powerful weapons in the game. I actually don't know if you can do this with the party. I haven't tried. But you can solo these. But it is recommended that you maybe look at a solo build before even attempting Veteran. But it is a pretty nice mode that they added.
Deep breath.
Oh, you look intense. And I'm dead. That's not very impressive, unfortunately. Here are the boons I took.
I thought I had this all figured out at the start, but spend enough time contemplating the infinite and you realize that nothing is ever simple. Ah, well, that's one Thoat Replicanum taken care of. I should focus on all the good work you did.
Is this a daily? No, this... Well, it can appear as a daily. It actually has appeared as a weekly for this week. I definitely would recommend you try this out because it's actually pretty... It's pretty fun. It also gives you a nice challenge of like how well you know the game and everything. It also lets you bring a companion, so I think there might be party support. I'm not sure. I thought... Oh, you already read that part. There are fewer maligraphies in there to attack you.
That's true. The filers feel safer, and I can let my guard down a little when I research things. It's a definite improvement. I know Hermaeus Mora has been rewarding you for your efforts along this journey, but I'd like to give you something too.
I've actually gotten a little bit farther on my Arcanist than I have on my main, which is this character right here. So, yeah. I definitely need to study up on this build a little bit more. Maybe tinker around with some stuff. But I'll look into seeing if this supports parties. Because this would actually be kind of fun to do in future streams. But for now, we will end the stream here. Yeah, that's very loud.